Why did I divorce my husband? I divorced my husband because I was making a certain amount of money.
I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Now, you said she hurt you.
For sure.
In what way exactly?
She fucked my best friend while she was pregnant. And then she had a miscarriage, so shout out to God. But yeah, that's what happened.
I beg your pardon?
Should a man care about what his woman wears?
Yeah, absolutely.
If you go out here, women,
Oh my God.
if you go out here looking like a floozy, don't be like, oh my God, when somebody treats you like a floozy, all right? And if you have a man and he's allowing you out the house looking any kind of way, he really, truly don't care about what you look like. This woman, if she wears something more revealing than I accept, I'm gonna say something. I put my foot down and I'm not gonna hesitate. And don't you hesitate either, boys. You better put your foot down. Don't let your woman walk out the house looking like a whore. Like,
How do you feel as his wife about his opinion?
I feel like his opinion is very valid. I respect it, and I think it is 100% correct. Like,
I got a modest one.
You dress how you want, what kind of attention that you want. And I feel like, as a woman, I don't like a lot of guys always coming at me and saying things sideways to me. So I'm not one of those women that loves that kind of attention. So
shout out to these couple for being on the same page. If your woman walking around looking like streetwalker, that's a reflection on you, my guy. That's why you must set your boundaries from the gate, and any decent woman would understand that. And if she tries to shame you by saying something like, you're being backward and insecure, blah, 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 then she's definitely not the woman that you want to wife up. And if she has no respect for herself, she wouldn't have respect for you. Plain and simple.
Message.
You have a friend right now, you can call right now, a guy, and say, all right, do it. Do it. Call him right now.
answer.
Matt, I've been thinking and I have a question. Do you want to maybe hook up?
You can fuck off. How about that? How about that one? Yeah, fuck you and fuck you, and I hate you, and I never want to talk to you again. How about that?
Are you sure? I'm serious. No, I'm dead ass.
You can fuck off.
I'm dead ass, Matt. I'm dead ass.
Yeah, I'm dead ass. You can kill yourself before I ever touch you.
My brother, I did not know you had it like that.
I divorced my husband. Why did I divorce my husband? I divorced my husband because I was making a certain amount of money.
A rich man see the future in a woman, and we could build them up. But a woman already feels when they got money that they already built up, and they want to build us up. You feel me? They feel like they're better than us when they have money. We're broke, we're all this when they got money to win. It's the other way around. They want us to pay for their bills and help them financially be stable and everything.
I divorced my husband because I thought I didn't need him anymore. I divorced my husband because I had this senior position at work and thought I held the same position at home. I divorced my husband because I thought I was better than him because I had my degree now. I divorced my husband because I thought a successful marriage meant I was here and he was down here. That is not success. That's sickness. I found myself divorced and out there looking for love in all the wrong places. This one and that one and that one and that one and this one and that one. And my body count going up and my value going down. I'm just going to call it like a TI is. All the while, my husband done found somebody else building a relationship and building a life with them. I should have stayed married to my husband. I felt like I was on this dark road with no street lights, pitch dark, and I couldn't find my way and didn't know which way to go. I felt lost. I felt like I was walking barefoot on that dark road with pebbles and hot rocks sticking my foot. I felt hurt. I felt alone because every time he and that one and this one and that one left my bed, I was alone all by myself. And which was supposed to be soft and comfortable for me, my pillow, it was now filled with tears. I should not have left my husband.
That's a classic case of post-wall realization. I give credit to her for her honesty, and hopefully some woman will take her story as a cautionary tale. It's no secret that women are hypergamous. They're almost always looking for a man who will elevate them financially. Anything else comes last. But here's what most women don't comprehend. The more educated and financially well-off they are, the harder it's for them to find a man who meets their unrealistic standards and expectations. And while they're scouting around for this fictional man, their biological clock is ticking, their SMV is dwindling, and the wall is right there before their eyes. And we all know that the wall is undefeated.
Undisputed, the undefeated heavyweight champion of the world.
I just want to know why you have such a negative opinion of black women.
Are you single or are you married?
I am
You're
single now.
You're divorced?
I am divorced.
How long have you been divorced?
Since I was 40.
Any children?
I have 4 children.
Any sons?
I have 2 sons.
Are they married, your sons?
My sons are not married.
What am I asking black women to do that your sons would disagree with?
I think my sons kind of look at me and they don't want to be married to black women.
Your sons look at you and they don't want to be married to black women?
Yes.
Do they love you?
Yes.
Then why don't they want to be married to what looks like you?
I'm a very forceful woman.
So what was the initial question you asked me?
Yeah, what about black women don't you like?
Probably the same things your son don't like about you.
Gotcha, bitch.
That could be true.
Check. Mate. Godfather. Undefeated.
Undefeated indeed. R.I.P. to KS, his presence is sorely missed. What a man in his right mind would want to be with a so-called forceful woman. And we all know what that means. And if your own sons don't want to deal with someone like you, then you just answered your own damn question.
What are your thoughts on the expression, women don't care about a man's struggles, they just want to show up at the finish line and pick the winners?
I honestly, you said women don't care about a man's struggles?
Basically, modern women today don't care about a man's struggles, they just want to show up at the finish line and pick the winners.
I think that that's true because someone like me, I'm going to be there for you and support you. These new age girls, I don't know about them. They are just ridiculous and I feel like they're only in it to get what they can get out of it.
So why do you think there's the expression, where have all the good men gone, but nobody's asking where have all the good women gone?
Well, where have all the good men gone? All the good men gone? They're stupid because they're dating these younger women and they're getting used.
There's nothing older women hate more than a younger version of themselves, simply because they can't compete with fertility and youth. That's why they keep shaming men and label them as predators just because the men that they want don't have interest in them. Shame, guilt, and insult. That's what women always resort to when they don't have it their way.
Would you think that when they say that like the answer to where have all the good men gone is in your 20s? Like where it's like an expression where women would look over the good men in their 20s and like pick the bad boys, and then in their 30s they're like, oh well, take me now, but it's like they're kind of salty because we overlooked them in our 20s.
So yeah, we do overlook them in our 20s, and I can say we overlook them in our 30s because I've been stuck with some bad men in the 30s.
Yeah, 27, time to sell. 30, 50% off. Over 35 on clearance. 40, outlet. 50, Goodwill, Salvation Army.
Do you know more people who enjoy dating or who complain about dating?
I feel like most people complain about dating.
Why do you think that is?
Because they're not happy in their relationships.
Now, if there was one thing that you wish that men understood better about women, what would it be?
How to be more catering, because I'm tired of giving.
What do you mean? You said catering?
Yes, because I give more than I receive.
So would you say that reciprocity is key in relationships?
Yes.
Now, do you feel like, who do you think typically invests more into building a relationship, the man or the woman?
The woman, of course.
Bullshit. Bullshit. Well, like what exactly does a woman do to kind of build a relationship as opposed to what a man does?
Well, I feel like we're more supportive, first off, and we're going to do more because we want to see you succeed more, and I feel like most men aren't doing that.
I'm sorry, but you lost me. So women give more because they want to see men succeed more.
What a liar!
Modern women give less and expect more. They don't want to hear about your struggles and dreams. They want to see, touch, and live your dreams. In their opinion, if you are going to have it, then you don't have it, and if you don't have it, I will see you when you get there. Anyway, let's continue.
Can you repeat that? I'm sorry.
Would you say that bad boys, do you look at them as more of protectors?
They are protectors. I do feel like, I found more security in the bad ones, but I also feel like I got used by more of the bad ones than I did being protected, so.
Speaking of being a protector, if women expect men to pay for sex, why don't men expect women to pay for bodyguards?
Because they're stupid.
Why do women often describe men as stupid, but then expect love from them in return?
Why do we describe them as stupid? Because we've been through a lot of stuff, so because...
But isn't it fair to say a lot of men have been through a lot of stuff as well?
They have, but I feel like, sometimes you get a good woman and you treat her like shit, and then you expect us to not call you stupid when you do us dirty, and then we're standing there looking stupid, but yet you are the stupid one.
I have to go to those lousy cocktail parties. She has lousy perfume.
Because guess what? They always come back, and I can say that for prime example. Every one of them have come back.
Do you think that don't you think that's just like batting out of your league, though? Like you get shit treatment because you're shooting too high?
I don't think I'm shooting too high.
I don't know you, but just like in general, like if you're, if you're shooting too high, like they don't treat you right. You know what I mean? Because that's a guy that's got a lot of options.
And are we talking about the bad boys?
Yeah, like usually bad boys have a lot of options.
They may have a lot of options, but they don't have a lot of good ones. And I'm a good one. And I'm a good one.
What? What? What?
What? So therefore, I'm going to always aim high because guess what? The quality is always going to be there. So, I mean, if you lose out, then you're the one who's stupid.
But wouldn't you say if you're a good one, like someone would have picked you?
I can say if I was a good one, they would have picked me, but still, we always get overlooked because sometimes being good doesn't always mean that they want a good girl. They want somebody that's a bad girl. And when you're too good to someone, then they feel like, that's not what they want.
You feel like they like take advantage?
They do take advantage.
Do you think women often want what they can't have?
Yes.
So then wouldn't you say that chasing women is terrible advice for men?
Chasing women is terrible.
Because if he chases you, then he's basically telling you can have me, and he's no longer a challenge.
I like a chase because I always got my running shoes on. So yeah, I do like a chase.
Do you think that men prefer the chase or the catch?
They prefer the chase because when you're easy to catch, they don't want you after they got you.
So do you think women prefer men who like the chase?
I do. I love a good chase. As I said, I always got them running shoes on.
But wouldn't you say that men who prefer the chase are less likely to be loyal because they will continue chasing?
Yes, very true. Because once they actually get you, then they don't want you anymore. So, which sucks though. But unless you get a good guy who actually likes a woman that kind of holds out and she's good quality, then the chase was worth it.
But we don't like the good guys. And you said before, like you make rules for them, right? So if you're making a guy wait, you probably don't like him that much. Because for Bruno Mars, you're down tomorrow, right?
Most likely. And it might be 15 minutes in. Might be 15 minutes in with Bruno now.
How long would he really have to talk to you?
Bruno?
Yeah, like if he said, I want sex, like, would you?
If Bruno started singing Versace on the floor, everything would happen. I'd be butt naked before he got to the first verse. He wouldn't even have the first V out.
Congratulations. You just confirmed to us you're the type of woman that you only have for fun. Pump and dump.
We gonna let me fuck, Miss Parker?
Yet you're wondering why you can't find a good man who's willing to stay with you long term. I guess we have a mystery on our hands, don't we?
Can I tell you an interesting stat that I think most women don't know? 1 in 3 men under 30 are either virgins or haven't had sex in the past year.
What kind of shit is that?
Oh, I didn't know that.
So a lot of times, like, we'll complain about guys cheating, but we pick the cheaters. Because there's a lot of guys that won't cheat on you, we just don't like them.
I honestly did not know that, and that's a good fact to know.
Would you believe it? Like, does that make sense with what you've seen?
I believe it, but I still end up with a cheater.
Yeah, because I think we like guys that cheat.
Who's not having sex is somewhere where I don't see, because I'm going with the bad boys. So, yes.
So would you say that a lot of women are more attracted to, like, toxic men?
Yeah, I think.
So why do women complain about, toxic masculinity when a lot of women are enabling that behavior by choosing to date bad boys and toxic men?
I think it stems from our childhood. Sometimes we have somebody in our life that is a toxic person because we've seen it happen to someone else in our family.
Well, women make rules for the right guy and break the exact same rules for the wrong guy. Then they complain, where are the good men? And with this, I conclude this video. Please like and subscribe as it will greatly help the channel. And until next time, be safe and stay legal.